Hey everyone, what's up, what's new, what's going on? Welcome back to the 2013 CPB Men's Doubles Semifinals. This time it is set number 2 against, well, not against, but with Andika and Nicky on the far side of the court, the number 2 seeds taking the first set, 21-16. And they are going up against Justin Law, the guy in the white with the KC Badminton Yannick shirt. And his partner is going to be Tien, who is apparently Justin's coach, because JC is one of the coaches from KCBC, and Justin is one of the students there. So that logically makes sense. I don't know too much about them, but I'm just kind of deducing what I found from the website, and we're just gonna go with whatever I found. Whether it's right or wrong, who cares? This is the internet. You don't need to back up your statements or your facts or anything. But anyway, what is true is that the first set was taken in style by Nicky and Andika. The middle of the first set was actually very close, with JC and Justin taking the lead at some points of the first set. But at the end of the day, Andika and Nicky were able to pull out the win of the first set. 21-16 was the first set, and now the second set, you can see that both Nicky and Andika are looking to just finish this off as quickly as possible. They know what to do. They know to pick on Justin, who is the under-16 player, the only player on the court right now who isn't actually a full-time coach. So he's, even though he's got all the mechanics right, even though he's got all the shots, you can just see that there are some things where he just doesn't pull off as regularly, as easily as the other three players here. Like the defense, his defense is easily broken, not very easily broken, but it can be broken in 2 or 3 shots. Whereas the defense of, say, Andika and Nicky, you're going to need to really power through a lot of smashes before you can break the defense of the guys from Mandarin Badminton on the far side of the court. So this is going to be an uphill battle for the guys from KCBC. Mind you, they've been actually doing very, very well in this entire tournament so far, in this draw. They were the number 9 seeds coming into this tournament. They've already beaten the 5th seed, I believe, and also the 3rd seed. So, I mean, they've competed against some very, very good teams so far and have come out victorious. So if they were to continue with this trend, it will be a well, it wouldn't be a miracle, but it would be amazing to watch these guys go all the way into the final. But at the same time, they have to beat the number 2 seeds now, and right now they are fighting a very, very tough battle, just because you look at Justin now. After that last rally, he is just reeling. He needs to catch his breath. He is tired. He might as well just lay down right now. He needs some water. He needs to towel down. That last rally was just, well, Andika and Nicky were just lifting right to him, forcing him to smash as many times as possible, just wearing him out, and that's exactly what it's done. Justin looks completely worn down right now, and that might kind of signal the end of the game, because when you wear down one of the players, the other player has to start compensating, and when the other player has to or ends up compensating, neither of the players can actually make a big run for an attack. And you can see already, going for the long serve is Andika, and Justin just doesn't have the legs anymore to catch up to him. Just throwing up a half-court defensive clear, and Andika, you know him, he'll go for the big jump smash, and he'll finish the point no matter what. But still in it is KCBC, Justin serving. And, well, Nicky, once again, there's something about his service returns that just aren't working today with Nicky. Nicky just throwing 3 or 4 easy points away with just missed service returns. So that, that might give JC and Justin just a little bit of wiggle room, just a little bit of momentum that they need to come back from this and maybe turn this into a 3rd set. But it is still a 5-point deficit with Nicky serving. Nicky being very, very confident at the front of the court, knowing that the smash was coming, still went for the defense from the service line, really. And what was that? Did you see that? Nicky going for the slice service return, trick shot service return, and a big finish by Andika with the jump smash. So if the trick shot didn't get you, the jump smash will. And that was a brilliant 1-2 punch by Andika and Nicky. And that's kind of what you expect to see these days from them. They do play with a lot of style, a lot of flair, and that's just so great to watch. And that last shot, Andika is still trying to replay it because he missed a very easy shot. Open court, and he couldn't even get it over the net. So once again, Justin at the backcourt and Andika still lifting, but that lift was just too short. JC all over it. JC, you can tell he doesn't really go for the power shots, but on that last shot, it was just an easy winner, and he went for it. Broke the defense of Andika, and now the scoreline is a lot closer than what we saw just a minute ago. Now with Justin serving 9-12. And what is going on with the service returns? Nicky missing yet another one into the net. It's like he's completely lost control of the service returns. I think he's better off going for the trick shots than he is with the generic service return. So it's not gonna pay off if he keeps on doing that. Mind you, he really made up for it for the last mistake with that last winner over there. 13-11 is the scoreline with Nicky serving to Justin. The scoreline has gotten a lot closer than what we saw a few minutes ago, but wow, with Andika's half smash down the line, catching Justin completely off guard. It's going to be a tough uphill battle once again, but well, a few mistakes from both sides of the net right here, and a great drop shot tips over the net cord, and once again 13-14 is the scoreline. So it's kind of reminiscent of what we saw in the first set. At first, Nicky and Andika just kind of pull away, leading by 5 or 6 points, and then middle of the set, KCBC finds its way back, claws its way back, point by point, and finds a way to make this set, just like the first set, a very, very competitive one. And Justin going for the big kill, but misses it by just a little bit. And we saw that Justin has been very, very active at the front of the net, able to intercept a lot of shots and able to kill a lot of net shots that most other people just wouldn't even be able to get. So great job on him so far. Unfortunately missing that last one, but still in the game. 14-16, down by 2. A good rally right here. Once again, just you can see how upset Justin is by missing that last defensive shot. He saw the smash coming, went for the backhand defense, but just couldn't control it. Just sends the bird straight up and down onto his side of the court, so loses just another point. And you can see that he's not very comfortable with the game right now. But with JC's defense, Andika already anticipating a smash fall and following up with it at the front of the court, but JC's defense was just too good, sending it right back to him and right behind him. Andika unable to get that last shot. Oh my god, the diving defense followed by the smash from JC to finish it off. So 16-17 is the scoreline. Who would have thought that would be so close? About 5 minutes ago, Andika and Nicky had double the score, had double the points that the guys from KCBC had. And now it's a completely different story. The attacks are constantly coming from the guys from KCBC. Justin and JC looking like they're pumped up for the next few rallies right now. Justin looks like he got a second wind. He was looking extremely tired before, but now he looks extremely pumped up for this next rally, and it looks like they need to take a break because it has been some very, very intense rallies in this second set. 17-all is the scoreline with JC serving. With the backhand clear and still clearing to Justin, keeping Justin in the back because that seems to be what's been tiring him out, and now forces the mistake by the KCBC team. 18-17 is the scoreline. Andika and Nicky. Andika serving. What are they gonna do now? Are they gonna keep trying to keep oh my goodness, that was a botched service return. I don't think I've seen anything that bad in a semi-final at a tournament before, but you can attribute that to just being fatigued, being tired. Yeah, you can tell that he's not happy with himself. He knows that he's tired, and he's not able to control his shots just as well as he would like. So That's going to play a big role in the next few points. Well, the next point at least. The match goes to Andika and Nicky at a scoreline of 21-17 in the second set. Off to the finals we go.